special guest. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Kids Chronicles. So this is actually our very first time doing this segment, and it's called Kicking It with Keith. And I got my good buddy Ramal Black up in here, aka Rashad Mims. Well, actually, it's Rashad Mims, aka Ramal Black. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my buddy on here. But let me just tell y'all something about him. This man is an actor. He's a model, author, musician. He's a dinosaur. He's Captain Crunch. He's all around jack of trades. Rashad Mims, come on, buddy.
What's up?
All right. So, man, again, I really appreciate you coming on here. So, you said this is your first time coming on an actual podcast, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So basically, you that man of mystery that everybody wants to kind of hear what he actually got to say.
Yes.
All right.
I never talk. I just
post
pictures and videos.
Oh, well, we about to get in your ass today, figuratively, not literally. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from and what you do, man?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. That's where I was born and raised, and unfortunately, I still live here. Not for long though, but I act, I model, and I write. That's basically sums up for me. Work out,
So actually, one of the questions that you just said it, and I kind of wanted to skip to one of my questions I had on here. You said, unfortunately, you live in, Alabama still. With that being said, like if you had your dream of like living anywhere to like pursue your career, because obviously you're a man of many talents and everything that you do, you know what I'm saying? Like where would you think that you would see yourself like moving to further your career?
Probably like Houston, Texas. I just like Houston, Texas. I feel like if I live there, I have way more opportunities than I do now. Of course, like a normal actor would say LA or like New York or even Atlanta, but my dream city to start my life and goals and everything that I have for going for me would be Houston, Texas.
Well, that's dope, man. Hopefully, maybe I'll see you there because I'm trying to convince Babe to get out of Arizona because I can't do it here. Because I do want to be a aspiring comedian, so I'm like, you can't do nothing in Arizona. So I feel you like not wanting to be where you're at,
right?
But it's just gonna make you work a little harder to get your butt up out of there, and once you do it, ain't gonna be no turning back. You never gonna think about Alabama again. I swear. When I left Kentucky, I was like, no. All right, so let's say. So I did one thing that I did notice about you when I first started following you, and I've been following you for about, I don't know, kind of stalker vibes. I don't know, like a year or two or something like that. I noticed that you had like a huge amount of followers, like when I even first started following you. So with that being said, like when did you notice that you were starting to go like viral and stuff? When did you notice that people were checking for you like that? Making them
Well, it really didn't happen when I first started modeling, so I don't want to lie there. I feel like I had to break into my looks more because when I first started modeling, like I was just doing something, like I didn't have any guidance or anything like that. So of course my work didn't look viral worthy. Like a lot of people are not gonna share it and talk about it. Just because I got a nice body. So I felt like I had to like really invest in myself more, like, and just come to grips of who I am as a person, and kind of like take care of myself, take care of my physical appearance a lot more. And the more older I got, the more mature I got. So it was, I really think it was that did it, and it was probably like, I want to say 2020 when it really started to when I really started to go viral. As far as like social media purposes, Instagram, it was about in 2017 or 18, but it was just from me posting my body, period. So I got clout for just posting my body. That was way before I even started modeling.
And you was doing that, and you said 2017, so that was towards the beginning where it was a lot easier to go ahead and build that following up because not as many people were getting that. I
right. And the crazy thing about it is when I first posted my first shirtless picture on Instagram, I never knew that I had a nice body where people would just like. I just did something like I just was like, hell, okay, let me take off my shirt and take a picture. And I
Then
did
you
it
turn
and
into a sex symbol and don't know what to do with it.
right. I didn't know I really didn't know what to do. Like I was just doing something and it just got
You
me
took off.
clout. So
And so let me say this. Did you always know that, well, let me ask this grammatically correct. Did you always know that you wanted to be an actor, or is that something that kind of happened when you was like, damn, I'm noticing that people they they like me, they, want to see more of me. So was it something, did that help fuel you to get that, or did you always know that?
nah, I wanted to be an actor ever since I was 8 years old. I
Really?
used yes, I used to sit down and watch television. I'm like I just fell in love with it like when I was like 8. Like I was like, "Ah, man, I want to do something like that."
Yeah.
I now growing up, I had a lot of dreams and goals. Like I wanted to be a singer. Nobody knew that. I wanted to be a author. Even though I write, I haven't published anything, but
Right.
I always wanted to do that. But nothing competed with acting to me. Like that's when I knew I really loved it because I really wanted to get out there and do it, even at like middle school and elementary school.
Well, I feel like personally, I know you said, you feel like the acting is what's gonna take off, but to be honest with you, I think you have a good enough people. Because listen, I see the comments. I'm one of those people. I mean, it is what it is. You got enough people that love your ass that I'm pretty sure want to hear your life story or hear something that you would write, bro. You better get that book going, bro. You better get that book. You
Well,
better-
as far as the book goes, I
yeah.
didn't write a life. I honestly did not write a life story. I
Hmm.
never wrote a life story because I just don't feel like it's too much stuff that happened in my life. Like
Yeah.
I just don't, want to expose all of that. But
Oh yeah.
um I just feel like with book, like with me writing, I always write like non-fictional things. So I just, just go out with that. Like I don't write about myself and when I write. I
So
just it's just not
do
something
you
that I
write?
want to do.
So although you don't write about yourself when you write, do you write your skits? Because I've seen you in a bunch of skits. I've seen you, and actually, we're gonna get to playing your reel here in a little bit. And I had told you I was like, I got a video I'm about to throw on her because I was like, it's one of my favorite videos. And then like, I didn't watch the reel because I wanted to make sure that like I got a genuine reaction to it. But at the very, I seen as I was like scanning through it at the very end was the video that I was about to throw up here that I'm freaking obsessed with. And listen, I'm not going to give it away too much, but I'm going to just tell you my idea about that when I come back. As far as now, I heard one thing we do want to do is give you a congrats because I do know that you did get finally signed to a label. And everybody who does anything, anybody who does anything that they are passionate about, once they finally get that validation, that's almost like, oh my God, y'all can kiss my ass. So I just want to know, like, was that like when you finally get that validation of I have a legitimate agent behind me, like that has to be the best feeling in the world, right? Like how long, like you've been working for that, I'm sure your entire career. Have you had other agents, like agencies approach you? Is this the first time that it's actually come in for you?
Um, I had other agents approach me. I declined about probably like four
Okay.
because it just didn't sit right with me in my career.
Yeah.
Um, a, like a bunch of them were scams and like
Yeah.
in this industry, you're gonna go through all of that. They're gonna try to take your money, all of that. So I, I was getting trying to well, people was trying to scam me, but it didn't work. And the other ones I just didn't feel like I was a good fit for. But it has been a lot that I've applied to that did not,
Right.
want to sign me, unfortunately. But that's why it's such a big blessing that, you
Right.
know, I am now. And yeah, it's just been
Yeah.
a journey
And
and I'm happy that
I know you say unfortunately, and I'm a person that I definitely understand that like when something seems like it's not going right in that moment, you just kind of want to give up and you just like, why ain't this shit going on? But then like when when it finally happens for you, you like, actually, I'm glad that I got turned down all 3 of those times. I'm glad that was a scam and I didn't have nothing to do with that because now you've been placed in a home that is going to allow you to actually flourish as an artist, probably in multiple genres. Because, like I said, when I named all your talents earlier, you're probably not going to be able to be Captain Crunch. I just thought that was good for comical effect, but but I mean, you could probably play Captain Crunch, shit, whatever. Um, but let's see. Next, so our next question is going to be actually tell me about what kind of challenges and hurdles. Because I know you did mention to me, like I've been lied on, and if you're comfortable speaking about that, I would, you don't have to go into too much detail, but what do you feel like you've been lied about, like lied on about?
Well, in this industry, like people are going to in general, not just in the industry, just in general, people like to tell other people negative things about you in hopes that they judge you off of what they told them.
Yes.
That's what honestly I had to endure doing in this field and just in life period, but in this field I had to endure it a couple of times while being on set and while trying to network with other actors. I've been told that from directors and just other actors, like I've been told other things that has been said about me that
Wow.
wasn't true from other people on set. So it was just like, it's pointless. Excuse
Wow.
me. It's pointless to just lie on someone. So I like, and this is all me doing free work. This isn't anything that's
Yeah.
paid or anything that's a big production. This is just free, local, college films, stuff like that. So it's
From my experience, in this, because I'm somewhat in the same industry, eventually I would like to branch off into acting, comedian, because I am a comedian. But one thing I've noticed is a lot of times, a lot of people will say something or they will close the door because they don't want you to come in and light the room up. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen a lot of people try to do that because they know for a fact that you have all that potential and they don't want to see you. They don't want you to take it. They don't want you to take that spot from them. So I
mhm.
mean, bro, listen. I'm glad that you got a wall built up to it at this point because my sensitive ass, I've been trying to fight everybody in the industry.
And like the
Yeah.
old me, yeah, I would have. Like
Mhm.
the teenager me, I would have, but the adult me, this is like what I
Yeah,
really want to do. So I just
absolutely.
figured this is just gonna happen. It might happen when I get into the industry, or this is just a test to see if I really want to do this. Like if I really committed to it, because another person would have just fought or either just quit and
Yeah.
gave up, but I didn't. So I just felt like it was just a test.
If I can say something about you honestly, you are my very first guest on this, actually, let me say this. This is my first episode of this, of kicking in with Keith. You're my very first guest, and I'm so happy to have you on here because I
Thank you.
actually, when I watch your stuff, I see so much potential in you, whether it be modeling, whether it be acting. I see like you are an actor. You know what I'm saying? Like you are a model. Like it is amazing. And I love the fact that I got my hands on you first. Not like, not nothing crazy, but like I'm glad I got you here. So when you do blow up, I can say like I believed in that N word right there, and he's gonna make it. So that's amazing, dude. Because there's literally no doubt in my mind that everything that you have written down on your vision board or whatever the case may be is gonna come true. I
Thank you.
physically don't see that happening for you. So like, yeah, you got
Thank you. I
that.
really appreciate it. That's
Oh,
love.
so as far as your actual the body of work that you have already done, let me ask. So what is something that you like? And you don't have to be super specific because I don't want you to hurt nobody's feelings. But like, what is one of the things that you felt like you've been the proudest of accomplishing in your career?
This getting an agent, it was definitely getting an agent. Like that was probably one of the happiest. I actually cried tears of joy. Like I was just that happy. So that was definitely the biggest accomplishment for me.
Did y'all hear that? I got the thank you, Jesus. I'm so happy for you. I listen. I got you, man. Look, you always gonna have a friend in me and a supporter in me over here, and everybody who support me gonna support you. I already know because you're cute. They gonna go straight to your page. you,
I appreciate
you know how
that.
that be. Do you care to talk about any career moves that you regret, like anything that you thought was gonna be good for you, and then it was like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, or did you pass them all up, like you said that they were all frauds?
Um,
Has it been good
Not
discernment?
really. I feel like everything I done was to me was a learning lesson. That anything that I said I shouldn't have done, I'm
Yeah,
glad I did because it was just a learning lesson for me. So I don't really regret anything that I've done so far because nothing that I done hindered my process.
right.
It only helped. So it's just like it
And it
did
adds to that
nothing.
portfolio. It adds to that
Right.
real, honestly. So yeah, hey, even if I didn't like it, I still got some stuff to add on my resume. So I ain't mad at you about
Yes,
that one.
sir.
Real.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I know, we did speak briefly about there was a specific project that you said that you were going to be involved with on Amazon that was supposed to be getting released. And I know you said it's supposed to be getting released. And I'm not trying to be messy, but I am just, inquisitive, and I just kind of want to know, like, was there something? Obviously, you seem very professional based off the conversation we're having. Sorry, I've had a little Jameson and a ginger ale. But you seem very professional. But as far as like, I'm sure it wasn't you that made
No.
something not happen. But like, do you feel comfortable telling us what it was gonna be, or
Yeah, well, one, it was a scam. I mean, I don't really want to say it's a scam because
yeah,
I didn't give anybody money. The only thing that I was robbed of was my time and um my energy.
it's a scheme
So
that Todd set up for them to come back to you with the bullshit. Sorry, it's my housewife's line. I'm sorry, my
yeah,
bad.
like that's basically what it was. Like I called
Yeah,
it me being like I've taken acting classes and that's
yeah.
one of the number one things they push on you is about scams. That's like they literally
Really?
push that on, yes, about scams in the industry. And I immediately caught on to it. Like I hate that I announced it to the world because I had so many people ready to see it and I was just like, yo, this not even
Yeah,
happening. Like
yeah,
after just realizing a few things and
yeah.
just seeing the steps that I was taught not to follow, all those steps that was taught to me in class, I seen them right before my eyes, and I just acted on. I was like, "Yeah, I'm out."
Red flags, red flags, red flags,
Red
red
flags,
flags.
basically, red flag, red
Damn,
flag, red flag.
damn, man. But I wasn't aware that they actually trained you on things like that as far, in acting class, which is lit. Because actually, just like the NBA players, hell, they got Brittany Renner out there telling them how not to get scammed by the hoes. So, like, I think that it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I'm sorry. I think it's amazing that they do incorporate that because I have heard a bunch of horror stories about Hollywood or just about the industry in general. Um, and one thing I do want to say, because I personally am an openly gay male, so I feel comfortable saying what I'm about to say, and I apologize if I makes you uncomfortable. But you're obviously a very handsome man, very handsome, and when
Thank
it
you.
and when it comes to like people wanting to give you opportunity or saying that they want to give you opportunity. Have you ever like experienced somebody wanting, like, do you know what quid pro quo is? Like, I'll give you this if you give me that.
I got you. I
Have you
got you.
experienced that?
Have I?
I listen.
Man, I experienced that more than I experienced anything.
I believe it. And it almost give you, like, does it almost make you jaded when people do come at you with opportunity like,
No.
what you want? What you want?
It yeah, like sometimes I do. Sometimes I do, but then like as I gotten older,
Yeah,
I realized that people are really about their business. Like a lot of people
yeah,
are really about their business. And it's like the older I've gotten, the more people came at me with opportunities just off the strength of they see potential in me. So
yeah.
they don't come at me like, oh,
Amazing.
I want to give you this opportunity because I really want to, have sex with you or this, that, and the third. That was like beforehand.
Yeah.
And I done learned how to handle that so well now to the point where I just don't respond. Like I don't get mad, I don't get
Yeah.
angry, I don't curse them out. I just do not respond, and I just let them sit there and talk to themselves.
And I'm pretty sure it was a thing because I know you did just I know you did just recently celebrate your 26th birthday, which I listen. I seen the video in the strip club, and I'm mad because I listen. I got about $40. I was ready to throw in there with you, but but so I know you just celebrated your 26th birthday, and so a lot of that probably has to do with they seen this young man that was hungry, hungry for what he wanted, and they'll say, "Oh, let me see what I can give him if he can give me something." So, and not to get too long into this subject, but that's why I said when it comes to people talking about girls in the industry, oh, she's a hoe. I would never consider that. I would never say that again because some
Right,
people that's the only way that they have opportunity is by sleeping with the label or what. I'm just saying, whatever.
right.
So let's see. What's something that you're good at that don't nobody know? Like obviously, don't you don't have to be nothing crazy, but like, what's something about you that would surprise people? Like, can you fix cars? Can you fly a magic carpet? Like,
I'm fast. I can run fast.
I feel like people look at you and they know your ass run fast. I feel like you look very
True.
aerodynamic and you slide straight through the wind. And I only say that because I'm about the same body frame as you, and I know, except I trip when I run. Like, can
Yeah.
you cook? Do you cook?
No, I'm getting started on trying to learn how to cook,
Not
but I'm
getting
not a good
started
cook.
on trying to learn how to possibly maybe one day get in that cookbook.
I'll burn ice.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess there would be no reason for me to ask you what is the best thing that you make.
Uh,
Oh wait.
a salad?
Okay. You can't say like noodles, a bowl of cereal. Well, no, salad. No, look, it do take a certain skill to make a good salad. I will say, because listen, a good chef
I got
salad
that
with some
skill
bacon and
down
some
pat.
eggs. Come
I
on,
just
man.
I just throw everything in there. Boom, 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 boom. Ranch.
That's literally
Chili.
called tossing a salad. If you just start throwing the salad in there, that's tossing a salad. Sorry,
Hey, I'm a beast at it though.
okay. I'm sure everybody wants to know, 'cause like I said, I do see the comments. Even somebody left on my one of my posts about you and was like, "Look, I'm ready to shoot my shot." So we do want to know. The people would love to know: are you single?
And
Or
now
hold
I'm
on,
bringing this.
you can also listen. You can also plead the fifth on that, buddy. If somebody I don't want nobody to watch this and get mad.
No, I got the baddest beat, and I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm single. Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, so as far as being single goes, not that I'm about to try to play the matchmaker or nothing like that, but do you have like I hate to say this because if you say one thing, then you're gonna be a colorist. If you say another thing, you're gonna be whatever. But like, do you have a certain like type? Like, what is it about somebody just in general that's like, you know, I
Light skin.
listen, y'all.
I'm joking. I'm
Listen,
joking.
y'all. He's just playing. He listen. Don't grab that clip and try to play with it. He's just motherfucking playing.
Nah, I really don't have a type.
Really? So just anybody. So okay, and actually, well, no, I'm gonna save that because we actually do have a game later on that we're gonna play called this or that, and we'll get into that. But
All right.
before actually, I'm gonna do this because I actually forgot to do this. And so before we get into any more questions, what I want y'all to do is we're about to take us a few minutes to watch his reel. Which listen, I'm pretty sure it's about to be nothing short of a fucking amazing. I already know one of my favorite videos is in there. So listen, this is about to be lit, and I can't wait to talk about like how I'm gonna possibly remake one of these videos. Like, yeah, let's see. All right, 1 second, y'all. We're watching this together.
And I wouldn't eat that if I was you.
I was hungry and worked hard, so I deserved it. Why you always preaching that nonsense? They reward us and you still complaining.
Where I come from, we don't eat no pig.
Well, this is all eyes know, and these guts about to be good.
I just moved here. Right here with you.
Me too.
That was nice.
Single piece.
What the hell is you talking about?
Nigga, you heard me. Who is Pip?
Can I at least dry my hands?
No, you can't dry your hands. Who is Two?
I don't know who the fuck that is. What happened?
Oh, so you want to act stupid, like you don't know who Tip is?
No, I don't. First of all, don't put your fucking hands in my face. I'm not one of these little hoes in the streets you be beefing with. Now, what the fuck is you talking about?
Listen, oh my God. Can I tell you something? That last one, listen, first off, they all lit. I was actually, I don't know if you heard me because I think it was all on mute, but I was saying I don't know if it was a movie, if it was a clip, if it was a whatever, with old girl when she stabbed you in the face. I want to see the whole thing of that. I got to see the rest of that because listen, whoever made that video, I don't know if it was you, but the way it ended, like I want to see if that table broke and shit like that. So I want to make sure. So I don't know if there's a way that people can watch the video, or if there's a way that they can have access to it, or if that, But I'm gonna make sure that I get that from you so I can post it in the description, at the end.
Yeah, it's that movie, that film is on YouTube. It's in my bio. Like in the tabs, you just go to it and slide up.
All right, so I wanted to put your Instagram down there. There we go. So make sure. So is that? Listen, I'll be trying to find you on all the shit, but I'm saying is the Ramal Black. Is that your social media on all platforms? On everything. Okay, got you. All right, so make sure y'all go follow him at the Ramal Black. And you know what? I ended up when I was when we were setting this up, I was like, send me a picture so I could use for my thing, and I got a message and it said from Lamar, and I was like, that makes. I looked at it and was like, kayak. Oh my God! So it's like Lamar. Is that your middle name or something like that? Listen, Ramal. That's actually a dope ass name. So that's your stage name, pretty much, right?
Yeah, that's my alter ego. It's just a name that I just made up. I wanted to flip my name backwards. Stage name is actually Rashad Lamar.
Rashad Lamar. So Lamar is your middle name.
Yeah.
I kind of might want to, get a name one of my dogs, one of my kids, some Ramal. Like I've never heard that. That's a really nice name. I love that name, Ramal Black.
I never heard nobody say that name until
and you are a black ass nigga, and not like a ugly black ass nigga. Like you a handsome black ass nigga. So Ramal Black, that's literally the perfect stage name for you. Like, come on, Jamie Foxx. All right, so back to these questions because I know we were asking about like if you were single and what your type was. So so I do want to know like what qualities do you look for in a person? Like we could say like, oh, you want a big ass or do you want a big heart? You know what I'm saying?
Well, of course, I just like nice people. Like if you nice, we can vibe all day. Nice, kind of funny because I'm funny, so you definitely got to be funny. And just an outgoing individual, not really self-centered because well, I'm not self-centered, but I'm kind of like I play like I am a lot, so it's like you may get that out of me when we know each other. But if we don't know each other, you're not gonna get that off me because I'm barely gonna talk to you.
I really
But
wish my bae could hear exactly what you just said because I play like that too.
definitely got your own thing going on,
Yeah.
and not really depending on me or anybody else because I don't depend on anyone. So
So
I
do
just
you
look
do
for
you
that.
prefer somebody who's on the up and up all the like not all the time, but like somebody who always is striving to get to the next level and also considers you in the midst of it and is nice and funny. 'Cause I think I heard you mention funny,
Yeah, definitely
which
funny because I'm
which
funny.
and I heard on one of these YouTube shows they was talking about Kim Kardashian dating what is his name that what's that guy Pete and everybody's like why is she dating that man. And they said, cause they heard that he got a big old whatever and he got jokes. And they said, if you get a man that got good that and good jokes, you ain't never leaving his ass. And that's also real shit. Cause look, mine's still sitting over as crazy as I am. All right, so okay, what would be a deal breaker for you?
What do
Like,
you
what's a
mean?
deal? Like, what is a non-negotiable for you? Like, what is something like when you get with somebody, you say, "Listen, if you do this, or if this is something that you're not okay with, then we can't be together."
Like, what's
Yeah,
my red flag?
yeah. Because one thing for you for sure, even I'm not gonna make this about me, but for you, I'm sure you have to date somebody who's secure, because when you are a person who is a social media person who people are attracted to, sometimes if you date an insecure person that is not
Right.
secure in a relationship, sometimes they may be like, "Oh, why that bitch leave that comment?" or "Why that? Why that? Why this?" So I'm pretty sure that's one of the traits as well, right?
Yeah, but my biggest like red flag where I would just instantly leave you
Hmm.
if you come into this relationship with your last relationship trust issues or your last
Ooh,
relationship problems, I'm leaving off top. Like I'm not even gonna negotiate
ooh. Listen,
because I know even if we do negotiate, you're still gonna have it somewhere in your heart or in your mind that I'm your ex or
yeah.
this is what my ex did or this, that, and third. And I didn't sign up for that because I didn't do anything to you.
You ever
So
really like somebody and then they really messed up by their baggage and you really just be like, I wish I could find that nigga and punch him dead in his head because he really messed you up. Like if he did
sometimes,
like sometimes you'd be like, dang girl, like everything was good, but yo, ooh, I'm not your ex. I'm pretty sure that right now you're gonna have to have a good gift of discernment, especially just getting signed by an agency. I'm pretty sure, people gonna want to be if you listen, because I'm speaking this into existence for you. I know it's gonna happen. When you start getting them big old dollars, I know they gonna be coming for you. And I'm gonna send you straight to Brittany Reynolds class on how not to get played by the hoes. You hear me? All right,
listen, I'm not even a whole type of person, so
yeah, that's
I
dope.
don't like all them hoes. Like I'm chilled, so they
Ooh,
not even going to get close to me like that.
question. So are you one of those people who do you want to date another person who's popular on social media, or do you kind of want to date somebody who don't nobody know? Like, I don't want nobody in my business. Like, or do you want to do
Both, I can do both, either or.
okay? Power couple. I see that. You know what? I kind of that's lit. That's kind of lit for real. I ain't even mad. Like, I don't want nobody in my
But
business.
I would do more so of the person that nobody knows because I'm a private person, and on top of it,
Yeah.
like if something was to happen, I don't want to be bashed by somebody that's
Woo.
popular.
Absolutely not. And listen, when you do become one of those popular relationships online, you almost owe people explanations as to what is going on in your life and over your dating life, man. So I told you at the end of this game, I wanted us to play, a little game of this or that. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just ask you a few questions, and I want you to tell me whether or not you would prefer this or you would prefer that.
Okay.
All right, this or that. light skinned Keisha or Dream Doll?
Light skin Keisha.
No, I feel you. Oh my God, I feel you. She's amazing. Oh my God, she's amazing. Oh, all right. So, okay, next we got. All right, Beyonce or Rihanna?
Who?
Beyonce or Rihanna? Whose ass you taking a nap on? Go ahead. Ha, ha.
That one
You
is
gonna have
tough.
all the lemon heads in the Navy after your ass. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to say.
Whose ass seems more comfortable to take a nap on is what I want to know. And Beyonce got 3 kids, so
Damn,
you know that's a
that's
really
tough.
comfortable ass, probably. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna go with Rihanna. I'm gonna go with Rihanna.
I feel you. I kind of feel you. I just thought you was gonna say Beyonce anyway, because everybody say Beyonce, so whatever. All right, I got another good
It
one.
was tough though. It was tough. It was very tough.
I got
Wasn't
another
easy.
one. Oprah Winfrey or Iyanla? Whoop, what you got?
Who?
Iyanla.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh damn. Iyanla fixed my life, beloved. You know,
Oh,
come on, come on, come on.
I guess. I don't like Oprah like that, so
But
I'll say
where the money resides. Look, you got to make it make sense.
I'll still go with the other one.
Iyanla. All right,
Yeah.
okay, all right. So we're gonna switch it up. Mac and cheese or sweet potatoes?
Mac and cheese.
You don't like a mix?
I don't like the other one.
You don't like yams and sweet potato? Oh, okay. You don't like yams and sweet potatoes. I'm just stupid. All right, so I think that no. Ooh, I actually already asked this, but I was gonna say like brains or booty. Brains or booty. Like
Brains.
let me re-ask this though. Brains asking like, okay, like she's got some common sense or whatever, but like when I say booty, I mean like not necessarily booty, but like, do you want a girl with brains and nobody? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want like cushion, or like, will you date a dumb girl if she's cute? Like, shit, girl, look,
Brains.
I feel you. I feel that. Like, them dumb girls because they cute, they be good for other things, but not relationships. Uh, but yeah, pretty. Hey, so man, listen. I appreciate you. This is coming to the end of the show. And I really appreciate you being my very first guest on here. And I really hope that anybody who had any questions, I hope that they were able to be answered by this. And listen, if I get an overwhelming response of more questions, your ass coming back on here.
All right.
Your ass coming
I
back on
wouldn't
here.
mind.
All right, man. So listen, again, very first show, we want to go ahead and thank Ramal Black. His name is actually Rashad Mims, aka Ramal Black. I apologize, but listen, I'm giving all you government, but I want them to find you everywhere.
It's
Make
cool.
sure y'all go subscribe to him. Make sure y'all support him in his endeavors, because guess what? Support Black business. We got to support ours the way we expect people to support ours. So I'm just saying. But
Yes, sir.
it's been my pleasure having you on here, man. And listen, so we're gonna close the show out together. And I know you don't know how it ends because it's probably your first time on the channel. But I'm gonna say this real quick. Yesterday happened the way it did, so today could happen the way it should. And today happened the way it did, so tomorrow could happen the way it should. There is nothing that will be put in your path that our OnlyFans bag can't fix. And I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Kids Chronicles.